Welcome to the Phoenix Rising. Today we're going to talk about 6 ways of understanding healing from a holistic point of view. This is season 3, episode 2. Welcome to the Phoenix Rising, a podcast that brings you a combination of astrology, energy healing, intuitive coaching, and readings, all with the purpose to help you connect to your intuition, learn how to transform your life, and regain your healing power. Open the door to self-development, personal transformation, soul connection, and receive divine guidance. I am your host, Laura Teo. Healing. I came across a better understanding of this word 7 years ago when the world I had built up to that point started to fall apart. And I needed to take a good look at myself as a whole, beyond understanding healing from a physical point of view. With my background in medical studies, and this is something that we need to keep in mind, all my surroundings was all about science. I went to medical school for 5 years. After that, I continue using that knowledge working in the pharmaceutical industry for more than 21 years now as a sales representative and a key account manager. And everything was about science. So my understanding back then of healing was pretty much from a body perspective. So if your body gets sick, if you get a flu, if you cut yourself, whatever it is, you use medication, you have a procedure done, and your body may heal. But when I saw myself breaking apart, because that's how I felt inside, broken, I started to see with curiosity the word healing and how it was related to not only the physical, but also the mind, the heart, and the spirit. So, what I really wanted was to feel better, to heal my broken heart because it was really broken, but also develop a better relationship with myself. I wanted to not feel sad anymore, to have self esteem, and at the end of the day, feel joy and fulfillment in my life. For not only for my material accomplishments, it was more. I was looking for a deeper meaning for my life. So I dared then to take a good look at myself in the mirror, to look at Laura, um, with honest eyes, to understand what I liked, what I didn't like about myself. And afterwards, when I started my healing journey, my understanding of what it means, healing, expanded. And I continue today to have an open mind and heart to discovering, additional meanings. So now, in my daily work as an intuitive coach and energy healer, I encounter wonderful souls, just like you listening to me, that ask two important questions. What is healing and how do I start? So today I will talk to you about my point of view of what healing is, the subject of how do you start. We're going to talk about that next week. So at the moment, I just want to share with you what healing is from a spiritual and holistic point of view as a result of my own experiences and my own discoveries. Because this term can take different connotations and concepts for different people. To me, in general, healing is related very much to a feeling of freedom and inner peace that comes as a result, when you free yourself from the heaviness of the past. But really, there's more to it. So, how about we dive a little bit deeper on that? So, when you heal, you stop repeating patterns, you stop repeating the actions and behaviors that are restricting your own self expression. So let's say you are like me, or like I was. I was a people pleaser. And that saboteur, that pleaser saboteur is still there in me. It's not like it never comes out, but now I kind of catch that pleaser um, quickly when it starts to go to the surface. So the actions that, in my case, started to pop up was really, I would say yes all the time, disregarding when I wanted really to say no because I just wanted to please other people. I mean, my self esteem was very low. So, a way for me to feel worthy or to feel that like, I am lovable, I am only good enough if I say yes. If I just help you and I make you happy, then if I make you happy, then you will appreciate me and you love me, basically. So when you start healing, you stop repeating patterns like this that are really not good for you. So I obstructed my own self expression because I didn't want to say yes all those times. I wanted to say no. And when you do this, when you stop these actions that are not healthy for you, then you start connecting with what? With your own authenticity and originality. And this is honestly what the soul loves. The soul loves to connect to authenticity because that's what it is. Each soul is unique, and the soul wants you to be you. It doesn't want you to just pretend or be fake. Another thing is that when you heal, you rearrange in your heart the elements within you that form your life experiences and how you perceive them. So, all your life experiences are arranged. Usually, when you are not healed, they are arranged in a way that they take power away from you because you perceive that as harmful. So, when you heal, you start to rearrange and to reposition those elements in your heart, in your soul. I like to call that inner landscape inside. Imagine the landscape that you're looking at. It can be a beautiful garden, or it can be just dying bushes and flowers, or it may have nothing at all. So you reposition that landscape in a way that your inner garden empowers you, and it becomes a beautiful green flowering garden that really boosts you into life with love and power. When you heal, you also reconcile by making peace with experiences and people, by coexisting also in harmony. This gives you a lot of strength and power because when you have resentment, when you have regret, when you felt rejected and you still carry all that, it really takes away your power because you're giving your power away. You're giving your energy away every time you think about that. Or maybe even you don't even necessarily need to think about that constantly, but it's there because you haven't changed those, how you relate to those people. Um, you carry that energy, and it's very low vibration, by the way. So when you reconcile, when you make peace with that person that hurt you, with mom and dad that didn't take care of you, or with that person that broke your heart, with that boss that was an a-hole, right? You gain back your own power and you stand up stronger. When you heal, you also take your own place in the world and you start following your own path because that's what you want. Because remember when we were talking about that the soul wants authenticity? When you take your own place, you are basically empowered. You stand up for yourself and you reconcile and you understand deeply that you need to walk your own path because you have your own unique soul's path that your soul planned to live before you incarnated in this life. And this is a soul path that is full of authenticity. And you start doing this because you really want to, not because you're supposed to, and not because you should. So, those I am doing, I need to do this because I have to and should, and I have no choice, that really starts to crumble. When you heal, also, you release energy blockages. And this is something that I understand deeply as I'm a Reiki master. Um, you release this every time, like our vital life force energy is very susceptible to our emotions and our thoughts, and they change the vibration within us and they get stuck. Our energy doesn't flow. um when we, of course, when we start having a lot of um re- negative relationships with those experiences, when we haven't reconciled, when we haven't forgiven, when we have a lot of negative thoughts, um, our energy, our life force energy, doesn't flow freely. So when we start healing, we release those blockages and we raise our vibration as well. It will light up, it will give us a boost of positive energy. When you heal, also, you improve your relationship with yourself because you will remember and understand who you really are, and you will not try to hide it anymore. You will be you, happily you, without excuses, unapologetically. You're going to be proud of yourself. So, this is my point of view of healing. It's very powerful stuff, don't you think? So, my healing journey has taken me to discover my inner garden. Remember, I mentioned the landscape? Well, back then I felt like I was a desert, dry desert. Now, my landscape feels that, it has flowers and beautiful bushes and green grass, and it's a beautiful garden. That, of course, I have to take care of it because you have to take care of your inner garden. You have to plant new seeds, you have to water, you have to fertilize, you have to take the leaves that are dying, you have to, cut those little pieces, and the plants are going to grow even stronger. So this journey has also helped me encounter my abilities, my talents and passions, even those that I didn't know I had. I didn't know I had. I didn't know I had psychic abilities. I didn't know I was good at energy healing. I didn't know I was good at listening to people. I didn't know any of these back then. So I rediscover myself, but I rediscover the authentic me, who I really came to be in this lifetime. And living the experiences that I am supposed to in my soul path. And I am also connected to my intuition, my higher self, and the source, the universe, and they are my GPS. I can honestly say today that I live with purpose, and I follow my intuition, and I take actions that are in alignment with my soul. So, would you like to know how to start your healing process? I will tell you about that next week. But before that episode, I will be doing also some readings for fire signs, water signs, earth, and air. And then it's gonna be that episode where I talk to you about the healing process. So, if you are ready really to talk about your dreams and your challenges, don't hesitate and just book a soul alignment call with me. I can just help you evaluate where you are now, where you want to be, and how I can help you in the process to really become your authentic you and to live a life that is purposeful, and how you can manifest the dream life, your dream life. So visit my website, lauratio.com, and you can book a soul alignment call. Let's chat. In the meantime, also, you can, if you want to book a reading, an Akashic Records reading, a tarot reading, or your astrology chart, anything you need, just go to my website, lauratio.com, and you can see what things suit your needs right now. Have an amazing, amazing rest of the week and talk to you soon. Bye.